Welcome everybody. Let's take a look at the market. We're looking here at the futures, the S&P 500 futures. I think it's pretty safe to say now, based on what I'm seeing here, that this cycle is going to break really late. So when we look at the daily, I'll talk more about that. But kind of just looks like to me that I put in here the next resistance, 52.85. And there's one on the daily a little bit lower than this. We'll look at that when we get there. But this would be on the weekly this would be the next resistance, 52.85. Considering we're at 52.35, so we're less than 100 points away from all-time high. Could we hit it before this cycle's over? Yeah, we could. We actually could. Though I think this resistance here may slow it down. And there's one on the daily that could slow it down too. But we'll see how this all works out. But right now, this is pretty strong. Being less than 100 points away from all-time high, this could break above this, get up into here, and then do a little dipsy-do and just not go down very deep, right? It might just, who knows how far it's going to come down. Like it may not even take out this low right here, right? This, I think this was 49.63. It may not even get back down to that, right? That might have been the low. But then again, you never know. Sometimes these things will get pretty aggressive. So we got to wait to see how high this gets, but the higher it gets, the less, you know, the more shallow this decline will be, most likely. So right now, this is the next resistance on the weekly, and I think there's an outside chance we could even break all-time highs being less than 100 points away. That's very possible. Okay, so that's the weekly chart. This is turning up. This is trying to turn up. It's still got a gap, kind of just leveling off here. Okay, so pretty strong stuff going on here right now. All right, let's look at the daily. All right, so here on the daily today, the 9th was supposed to be a cycle low, but basically those two candlesticks right there were the low. This little low right here. That's it. That's what that's all that was. And I was really watching that because I thought that was possible. This could break either way. It was either going to break this way or break up, and it broke up. That's fine. So we're well above the 50-day moving average now. Here's the 52.67 line. There is going to be some resistance there. And then above that would be, well, here it's 53.08. See, what is this one? 52.96. So I think that's the one on the weekly chart. So there'll be another small resistance, like right up in this area here. Kind of like right here. So 52.67 is kind of an average of all these candlesticks. So that's some resistance somewhere in that area. And then this one, like I said, on the weekly would be approximately 52.96, maybe as high as 53.08. But if it gets up in that area, then I don't really see anything stopping it from getting to all-time highs. Okay, this is pretty elevated right now at nearly 82. So it's pretty spicy. You would think being this hot, the market would pull back, but it may not. And the next cycle low is out here at May 28th. So this could get up into here, potentially get up into here, and then like break really late, like just a few days or a week out from this date, start breaking like really late. Okay, it's possible it could do that. And this is very elevated right now, though I've seen it higher. Not in recent times, it hasn't been this high. This is really aggressive right now up here. So we'll see if this runs out of gas before it gets up to this 52.67 or this next resistance. So this is kind of an area we're looking to see just how high it's going to get. So the higher it gets, the less, it'll be a shallower decline, right? It might only get down to like 50.85, right? It may never get way back down here to this. There goes the intraday bell, and the market will trade for another 15 minutes or so here. So looks like we're going to maybe break above 40 here. It's trying to. Today was a really good day, 45 range, nice bullish day, lots of opportunity there, obviously. So that's the story there. We'll just see how this all plays out up in this area. Somewhere over here, we're going to see some kind of pullback. Just kind of hard to get a feel for exactly where that is. This date right in the middle of this is May 20th, this little cycle. So that's still quite a ways off. That would be 11 days off. Sometimes you'll get these little declines. So we're at the 9th. This is the 20th. Split that in half. 5 days. I can see this starting to start breaking down over here. Somewhere around the 13th or the 14th, after it gets up here a little higher maybe. And then start breaking this way, down into the middle of this cycle. Another little bounce, and then down again like that. That would be kind of typical. So it might do something like this, okay? A few more days up like this. Break down towards the middle of this cycle low. Do another bounce, and then down again. Now, I don't know how deep this last little leg down is going to be. This also could go much higher, get way up here. And then it'll break, shallower, right? Excuse me. So a lot's going to have to, how deep this cycle low gets has a lot to do with how high this bullish activity, goes before it fades. So right now this is very bullish. As I said, we're less than 100 points away from all-time high, so this could definitely get up to. It's not out of. It's within reason to think that this could break all-time highs before we get to this cycle low. That is possible. Okay, so that's the daily. Let's look at the trades of the day on the intraday charts. All right, here we are on the 15-minute chart, and I think the best trade of the day was right here at about 8 o'clock. So this would be about half an hour. This is pre-market. About a half an hour before the market opened. Right here. Really nice. And the market was, you can see that the overnight, we got negative territory. I was watching this overnight. I was kind of up somewhere in here. And I noticed the market went negative territory, but then it came back super strong and broke above the zero line and just got super aggressive today. So there's your trade of the day right there. And the GITTIS Plus indicator absolutely nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. And off to the races for the whole day. Just look at that. Even conservatively from 52.15 all the way up to 52.35, a good solid 20 points. Right? Easy 20 points. This run right here. It's a little sketchy to stay in here. But I'm not taking the bottom. I'm not taking the very top here. Kind of trimming the fat off both ends. I think this 20 points is pretty easy to be had in this area. Super strong day right here. That is the trade of the day. Ka-ching, check mark. All right, if you want to become a member, that's great. There's a discord.com link in the description of this video. Make sure you read those instructions very carefully. Then click on the discord.com link. It's going to bring you to get a server. Then click on server shop. Come over, it's going to bring you over to this page right here. $7.99, guys and gals. This is an amazing deal. Okay, the phone is talking to me. And here are the streaming charts down here. So you can click on that, watch all the streaming charts. It's also gold streaming charts. So if you want that, just hit me up on chat and say, hey, GITTIS, where's the link for gold stream? I'll give you that. All right. Each of the S&P 500 stream and the gold stream both have alerts. So anytime the GITTIS Plus indicator thinks there's a trade, it sends an alert here, okay? So you can just right click on these channels, turn notification on. Every day I put premium symbols in this channel. You definitely want to check out those symbols. There's a lot of good symbols in there on most days. Okay, the GITTIS only post is where I put the video link so you can watch the daily video Monday through Thursday in this channel. I also let all the members know when the nightly email goes out. And speaking of the nightly email, this is the emails only channel. When you join, make sure you put your email in this channel. I'll pick it up. You'll get every night, Monday through Thursday, you'll get the daily chart of the S&P 500. On there will be the cycles and the support and resistance. It's a really good chart. And I usually give a few sentences of what I think the market's going to do. Okay. And up here is just kind of typical chat. And when you join, you can also ask me in member chat, hey, GITTIS, where is the new members video? And I'll give you the link for the new members video. Really good video. Okay. All right. Lastly, let's talk about the rules. You got to know the rules, because if you break the rules, then I'm going to get in your face about it, and that wouldn't be good. So the refund rules are in there. Make sure you read that. There's a disclaimer in there that I'm not a financial advisor. I do not give financial advice. Everything on this server, no matter who's posting it, is strictly educational purposes only. All right. So no financial advice is implied whatsoever. You are responsible for your own trade, guys and gals, all right? But the service is there for you to take advantage of, and I believe if you're patient, you're going to probably make some pretty good bank. Okay? And lastly, there's a rule in there about being nice, be respectful on their server, no foul language, don't post any links to nasty content. Just be respectful. Otherwise, I'm going to get in your face, delete the content, and I'm going to kick you. And if it gets bad enough, I'll ban you. All right? So don't do that. All right. I think that pretty much covers it. Happy trading, everybody. God bless everybody. Talk to all real soon again next time.